Okay, now this is sum number 15, part B, part 1. True false question. If length of the radius be doubled, then volume will be doubled. We have to find this is true or false. Now, volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. New radius be doubled. So therefore, new volume be 4 by 3 pi 2r whole cube. So therefore 4 by 3 pi 8 r cube unit cube. So therefore this 8 can be written as 8 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 8 into volume. So therefore the volume will increase by 8 times. Volume increased by 8 times. This is question number 15, part B, part 2. Ratio of curved surface area of two hemispheres is 4:9. Therefore ratio of the length of the radius is. Now curved surface area of two hemisphere, the formation is 2 pi r square. So therefore according to the problem, 2 pi r1 square by 2 pi r2 square equal to 4 by 9. Eliminate those. Therefore r1 by r2 whole square equal to 2 by 3 whole square. Therefore r1 by r2 equal to 2 by 3 equal to 2:3. So therefore the ratio of the length of the radius is 2:3. This is sum number 16, part 1, short answer type question. The numerical values of volume and whole surface area of a solid hemisphere are equal. Therefore we have to find the radius of the hemisphere. Now in this question, according to the problem, volume and whole surface area of a solid hemisphere. So therefore volume of a hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube is equal to whole surface area. The formula of whole surface area is 3 pi r square. So therefore eliminate pi and pi, r square and here r cube. So the remaining is here r. So r equal to 3 into 3 by 2 equal to 9 by 2 equal to 4.5 unit. This is sum number 16, part 2, a very important question. The curved surface area of a solid sphere is equal to the surface area of a solid right circular cylinder. The length of both height and diameter of cylinder are 12 cm. Let us write the length of the radius of the sphere. Now in this question, you see that there are two different type of object. One is sphere and the another is cylinder. So we have to equal those. First of all, curved surface area of a solid sphere, and we don't know the radius of the sphere. We have to find that. So therefore curved surface area of a solid sphere is equal to 4 pi r square equal to, according to the problem, surface area of a right circular cylinder. Surface area of a right circular cylinder is here the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder. So therefore the formula is 2 pi r1h. Here both radius are not equal, that's why we have to write this one is r and this one is r1. So now after that we have to put those values. 4 pi r square equal to 2 pi. Now one more thing, whose height and diameter, it should be diameter in the question. So if diameter is 12 centimeter, therefore radius of the cylinder is 6 centimeter. So this is 6 and the h height is 12 centimeter, therefore this one is 12. Eliminate pi and pi. So therefore r square equal to 2 into 6 into 12 by 4. So therefore radius equal to 6 unit. This is sum number 16 part 4. If curved surface area of a solid sphere is S and volume is V, find S cube by V square. Now curved surface area of a solid sphere is S. So S is curved surface area means 4 pi r square and volume V means 4 by 3 pi r cube. So therefore S cube by V square equal to 4 pi r square cube by 4 by 3 pi r cube square. Now 4 cube means 64. Pi into pi, r square into cube means r to the power 6. 4 square means 16. 3 square means 9. Pi square means pi into pi. R cube whole square means r to the power 6. Eliminate those. Nine should be carried forward in the numerator. So therefore 9 into 4 into pi equal to 36 pi. If the length of radius of a sphere is increased by 50%, write how much percent will be increased of its curved surface area. This is sum number 16 part 5. So radius, let radius is r and curved surface area is 4 pi r square. Now radius increased equal to r into 50% means r into 50 by 100. Eliminate those. This should be r by 2 unit. So therefore new radius will be r, the previous one is r and the increased is r by 2. So therefore new is 3r by 2 unit. So therefore new curved surface area 4 pi, new radius is 3r by 2. So therefore 3r by 2 square. So therefore 4 pi 3 square 9r square by 4. This 9 by 4 we take forward in the first and therefore 4 pi r square. We should be right in this form. This 4 pi r square here and 9 by 4 here. Therefore surface area increased 9 by 4 pi r square minus the actual one 4 pi r square. taking common 4 pi r square from both of these, we get 9 by 4 minus 1. So therefore 4 pi r square 9 by 4 minus 1 means
9 by 4 minus 1 equal to 4. 9 minus 4 equal to 5 by 4.
4. So therefore this should be 4 pi r square into 5 by 4. So required percentage is 4 pi r square into 5 by 4 by 4 pi r square into 100. Eliminate those, we get 5 by 4 into 100 equal to 125%. This is chapter number 12. Okay, boys and girls, all of the students, listen to me very carefully. Now we have completed chapter number 1.3, some sums of chapter number 9.3 and chapter number 10 also. So therefore your assignment or homework, anything, you can tell that you should be write all of these sums in a systematic way in your classwork copy. This is very important for us. Okay, you all of you have to do it in a systematic way and all of these sums. Okay, thank you.